west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Getting dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Novelty abdominal. So what the fuck you trying to do? Rhyming comical. This is funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to the pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers. But I ride like I got group vibes for Uber. Rhyme hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the stopper since the TV bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, premium of vodka. I put distinctions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and let's work the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest salads on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitters and writers, but when they eat so, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spit like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that U.P.K. banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. It's all about that warfare, boy. Get back up, get back up, get back up, get back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take breath. My soldiers take breath till I'm stand up. Take breath. My soldiers take breath till I'm stand up. Take breath. Now this ain't no movement, this is
case. Right. Just because everybody want to use it. Damn right.
Been watching my people die, so you can miss me with that love talk. My U.P.K soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret what that means. Fall of his age, comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Long live one West, say what? Long live one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up, I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to grip, 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 go to grip. It's all about that warfare, boy. Get grip, get grip, back up, get grip, get grip, back up, get grip, get grip. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip, 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 take grip. My soldiers take grip till them stand there. Take grip, take grip, take grip, take grip, take grip, take grip, take grip. My soldiers take grip till them stand there.
Yeah, I see what you. Here, come on, let's do up. Let the song fade out, y'all. What's going on? Hey, Shalom Israel. Y'all by Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatah. Yahweh Shamar Al-Thun by Shem Yahweh Shah. Let's clap it up. Priest and Officer Morale, Officer 1000, holding it down for Priest and General Hazayun, 12 Shield General Hazayun, and 13 Shield Captain Akkad Abarayim. I got Officer Abad with me. All right, Officer 500. We going into the Virtuous Woman breakdown. All right, Virtuous Woman breakdown. Just so y'all know, it is a lot of things going on in the earth today, so to speak. Right, a lot of things going on in the earth. One of those things is our sisters. Our sisters, man, we have lost love for each other. All right, the brothers and the sisters have lost love for each other. All right. Now, here's the thing. In order to survive in America, we're gonna have to learn to love each other again.
Right.
So, with that being said, we gotta go to the core of the problem. All right. Now, I'm not gonna say that brothers don't treat sisters wrong too. It's not what I'm gonna say, because we know that wouldn't be true. But the core of the Black and Hispanic household is what Esau put in place, and that was to take the father out of the home. And how was he able to take the father out of the home? By beguiling our women, by being subtle and beguiling our women, and that's how he was able to do it. All right, I'm gonna put a few people up here on the screen. Shout out to everybody online. All right, what's going on, Akim? Wahakwathian. All right, what's going on, y'all? Shalom. So now we got a few things that I want to put up on the screen. First thing I want to go into, y'all know Christmas was what? When the hell was Christmas, man? I forgot. Saturday. It was Saturday, so it was 2 days ago, right? Everybody was out there having a holly jolly Christmas, right? Well, the Shargapon shared something, and I want to play it on the screen. All right. Can you read this for me, Abad? Hold on, let me see if everybody can see it. Go ahead.
This is from Sun. Season of violence. At least 39 people shot dead over Christmas weekend.
At least what?
39 people shot dead over Christmas weekend.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. What happened?
At least 39 people shot dead over Christmas weekend.
It's the Fa-la-la-la-la days. Go ahead. Read it again.
At least 39 people shot dead over Christmas weekend.
Now, let's explain something here, right? Now, remember, this is the Virtuous Woman breakdown that we're about to get into. But why would I bring out Christmas first? Because a lot of these holidays are promoted to women, because men don't give a damn about Christmas. Nobody get us nothing any damn way. What we getting? A pair of socks about? Old cologne for Father's Day is socks and cologne in the top. Every damn Father's Day. Like, we ain't supposed to celebrate none of these holidays, man.
Right.
And not to mention, they promote it to women. They say it's about children, but children don't have authority. So who has all the authority? The woman. Because it ain't about me. I'm not going. If Daddy get a gift for Merry Christmas, then it's a Happy New Year too. Because we ain't getting nothing. So it ain't like it's promoted to us. It's promoted to women. A lot of things. Now I hate to say this, sisters, but we're gonna keep it 100. And I ain't talking about my UPK sisters. We gonna read about some of y'all in a second. But I'm talking about sisters in the world, right? Now, I hate to say this for sisters that ain't in the I.S.U.P.K. And if you are in the I.S.U.P.K. and you doing this, or you had this mind state, then you need to check yourself. But like I said, our I.S.U.P.K. sisters, they extraordinary.
Right.
So I'm actually not speaking about our sisters. But sisters in the world, think about this. You can do bad all by yourself. What has he done for you lately? And you the man, you the head of the household. You raise the kids. You mom and dad. Well, listen, mommy and daddy. Kids is on crack. Kids is on heroin and pills and weed with fentanyl in it.
Right.
And our kids are drug dealers and whores and prostitutes. Merry effing Christmas, mommy. You did a terrible job. All right, 39 people dead. Why is that? Because we got to get mommy a gift. Because I got to get my kids a gift. Because if not, my baby mom is going to say, I ain't nothing. I ain't trash, and I'm a deadbeat daddy. This is the real thing. This is what I was going to say. Here's the real deal. Women wanted to run the household. Well, look at America. You running it now, and look at America. It's terrible, and it's your fault. It's terrible, and it's your fault. So own up to it like a woman. You're destroying the Black and Hispanic community. 39 people dead. Thank you, mommy. You did a good job. And that's for our sisters out in the world. Now we just got to keep it real. And like I said, ain't like brothers is not to blame as well. But think about how all this began. All this began from Esau turning our women against our brothers, man, against the fathers, turning the mom against the father, putting the father out the house. Right. Now, this is the reason why I charge the sisters with this right here, with this Christmas thing, with all these deaths and how America is, destroyed. Not America, because we care less about America, but the Black and Hispanic community is destroyed. Reason I'm charging the sisters is because when the oppressor came in the beginning, when he said, if you want to get welfare, you can't have a man in the household. Before you would fake it. Like, oh, I ain't got no man, Daddy would put his stuff in the closet and different things like that in the basement and, act like Daddy wasn't there. But after a while, when you realize Daddy had them other wives, that's when it started to get real. My grandfather had 2 wives, man. He got 21 kids. I got 20 aunts and uncles, man. He had 10 with my grandma and 11 with my other grandma. He was into Judaism and all that stuff, but he had 2 families. Literally 2 families. He had contracts and music contracts, and he had different inventions he did. And his other family came and took most of it when he died. They came and took, my other aunts and uncles came and took most of it, and his brothers and sisters from Atlanta, from Georgia, from Glenwood, because that's where my family originally from Glenwood, Georgia. They came up. He had a studio in Georgia and everything, but they came up and took most of it. My other aunts and uncles took most of it, and they just left my grandma with basically nothing. But she was young and all that stuff. But that is able to happen because when the man has another woman, you tend to take it to heart. Why? Because we haven't been raised with our culture. Now let's go into the scriptures. Now let's see why we weren't raised with our culture. Now let's go into the reasons why these things are able to happen, and then we're going to start the Virtuous Woman breakdown, all right? Because I wanted to start with Christmas Because look at what's happened to us by disobeying God. And who do they promote Christmas to? They promote that to women, man. Because men is the one that got to buy the damn gifts. Because why? His wife is down his goddamn throat. If he don't buy them gifts, you know what they're going to say about him, right? You know what they're going. You know what's going to happen. You know what they're going to say. Your deadbeat daddy. So let's start with verse 46. Deuteronomy 28 and 46. All right. And the reason why we celebrating these things is because the curses of the Lord, we disobeyed God. All right. And I want to say something too as well. Really, if our men were stronger, our households, we would not have failed to Satan.
Right.
So the core of today's time might be the woman, but the core and the men also, but the core of the broken family in today's time is the woman. The core of all this happening, literally, is from the men. Just so y'all know, it's from the men. From us not having some gumption and holding our position. All right, us not holding our position. That's how it really started, and it started from way back then, which is how they were able to even beguile our women so easily. All right, so shalom to everybody out there online. Most High in Christ, y'all. So we're gonna go into the to the scriptures. Let's go into the curses, and let's take a look at what has happened to us, what was prophesied that happened to us. All right. Go ahead, Abad. You got it.
It's like, so you still want Zephaniah?
Oh yeah, give me Zephaniah 2 and 1.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. And it's obvious we got to gather together because our families are broken, man. Go ahead. You can go to the next verse.
Or next verse.
I mean the next scripture. I know we always start with these two scriptures, the Wadabat.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Go ahead.
There is one body.
There is what?
One body.
There is what?
One body.
There is one body. Go ahead.
And one spirit.
And one spirit. Go ahead.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
And the I.S.U.P.K is one body. It's many different cities in this one body. Many different schools in different cities. But we are all one body. We are all under commanding Gen.YAHANNA. It's like they was all under Elisha and Elijah and whoever the other head prophets were. They were under those men. And we under commanding Gen.YAHANNA today out of 1 West 125th Street. And we all got one hope, that we bring our families back together and stop us from dying on Christmas. Stop us from celebrating Christmas so we don't have to die on Christmas. Stop us from celebrating New Year's and our birthdays and committing sin so we don't continue to die, so we can get the kingdom and inherit the kingdom. Stop our sisters from being whores. Stop our men from being weak vaginas with a rod. All right? To help us, serve Christ and serve the Most High power, Yahweh, and to get our land back and to get our kingdom back. All right? Now let's go to the curses. Okay. I got it right here for you, Abad. You can read Deuteronomy 28 and verse 45.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Now, the reason why we dying on Christmas, the reason why we suffering in America, the reason why our households are broken is because we did not keep the commandments. Right. The reason why it's always, how can I say this? It's even harder to find a virtuous woman is because we broke the commandments. The reason why sisters are so many sisters that are not virtuous today is because we broke the commandments. All right? Read on, Abad.
Okay.
Let me put it back on the screen for us. So lock it. I want to skip you down to verse 47.
Verse 47.
Yeah, there we go. Hold on, Shalaki.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
Because we didn't do what?
Service not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
Because we didn't serve the Most High with joy. How in the hell are we joyful? How in the hell are we joyful for Christmas and all these fake holidays? But when it comes to serving the Most High, you got a damn issue with it. Oh, I can't eat pork. Y'all caught. Oh, Christmas is for the kids. Y'all caught. No, Christmas is for you. You like to shop. You like to spend money. Christmas is for you. You the kid. You know what I mean? Like, Christmas is for you. It ain't about the kids. And you know why we having such a hard time? Is because we didn't serve the Lord with joy. You know why we having a hard time growing up in America? You know why we still gigantic kids? Grown gigantic kids? Is because of our terrible childhood. And we had a terrible childhood because we did not serve the Most High God, man. We was unhappy serving the Lord. Well, ain't that what sisters say all the time? But I'm unhappy. I can do bad all by myself. I'm not happy. Listen, you're a grown woman. Every day ain't gonna be good. You're a grown man. Every day is not gonna be a joyful day. So some days it's gonna be sad days. Some days it's gonna rain, about.
Right.
Ain't gonna be sunny every day. Some days it's gonna be cloudy.
Right.
I mean, so your hair might get wet today. Big deal. I know that's very important to sisters. I ain't hating on y'all. But I'm just saying. I mean, listen, you might come out to your brand new car and it got bird poop all over. Listen, brother, it's not that bad of a day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Life goes on, man. So with that being said, let's read on. Because we didn't serve the Lord with joy, now it's 39 people dying on Christmas, man. 39. Go ahead, Abba. Oh, matter of fact, let me skip you down to verse 56. All right.
Okay.
Skip you down to verse 56. Boom. Let's go back. Take you all the way down to 56. We're gonna start there, and then we're gonna go into the virtuous woman breakdown.
Okay.
Because all these, whoa. Skip one thing. I want to go to verse 54 first. Here we go, verse 54. All right. And the reason why I went into this, because all of this plays into the virtuous woman breakdown. There's a reason why it's so hard to find a virtuous woman, harder than ever. In the kingdom, you did have, in the kingdom, I want to say in the kingdom like in the future, but in the kingdom like in the past, like when we was in our land, in our kingdom, I'll say that. In our kingdom, we had many virtuous women. It just wasn't a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? We had many virtuous women. It just wasn't, a ton of virtuous sisters. But we had them. And one, you know what's crazy? I have to say this, right? I'm getting on our sisters in the world. Like I said, if you're a sister in the truth and you you struggling with this, getting that worldly spirit off you, then you need to hear this too as well. But I gotta say this, I.S.U.P.K women, man, they amaze me, yo. I got 10 sisters about. I think I've seen everything in the earth. They all got like 5 friends apiece. I mean, it was like 30 women in my goddamn father's house, man. I'm talking about I didn't see the doodoo brown and all that coming up. I mean, I didn't hear some crazy things that I should not have heard that I didn't know that women thought. And it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot of, super freaks in this world. All right? But one thing is for sure. Out of all those sisters that I've seen in the world, when I see I.S.U.P.K sisters, they still amaze me to this day. It amazes me how hard y'all fight to not be who you used to be.
Right.
Like for a man, I can see, all right, you know, I mean, you men, you know, fight is up in you. But for a sister, it's like, God damn, she really fighting. Like she ain't no crazy bro. She ain't no silly Jonah. You know what I mean? It's like she's all right. These sisters in here, man, they deserve a goddamn award. You know what I mean? Like if Christ could have wives, if Christ got wives in the kingdom, I can see him probably having all our wives that we got now. He probably have 450 goddamn wives, man. All from the UPK. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. They the best in the earth. Listen, we can get women in the world. They gonna be in the kingdom with them. We used to it anyway. I mean, we get sisters in the world now, still. But I could just, you know, because they just so amazing, man. Sometimes it just amazes me. Like, damn, like I seen a lot of women growing up, and I seen how weak a woman could be. I seen how weak brothers could be. But it amazed me that a woman who's naturally carnal, who's naturally the weaker vessel, it amazes me how I.S.U.P.K sisters are literally strong. Like that always amazed me. Like even to this day, it'd be like, damn, like these sisters cover their head. You know, I have not heard one brother ever tell me that his rib is arguing with him about making more money, that he need to get more money. I have never heard that. Now, I've been in the truth for a short time, but I have never heard that. What's this gonna be? What, my 7th Passover? I have never heard that in 7 Passovers ever. I ain't never heard a sister say this nigga need to get off his ASS and get a job. I have never heard that in I.S.U.P.K. Like, I not like, yo, it amazes me.
Right.
So that I do want to say. But we are gonna finish these curses and then we're gonna get into the virtuous woman breakdown. All right. So now, read the scripture right here, Abad. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
This is part of the reason why our households are broken, which is one of the main reasons why our daughters are not virtuous, because there's something missing in their life. Go ahead.
So that the man that...
The what?
The man.
The who?
The man.
So that the man. It's something missing in your life, sisters, is a man.
Right.
It's missing from childbirth. It's missing in your adult years. A man. Go ahead.
That is tender among you and very delicate.
Meaning these brothers supposed to be special to each other, man. Go ahead.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Damn, black on black crime. It's prophesied right there in the Bible. Black on black crime. Go ahead.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And he hate that woman, man. Black on black crime is one of the main reasons why we don't have a father in the house. So either he was shot or he in jail for committing crimes. And more than likely, he was against other brothers. Selling drugs, that's a crime against Israel. You know what I mean? Robbing people, that's a crime against your brother. All those things, man. It's either one way or another that we lose our brothers, you know, due to black on black crime. Go ahead, Ibad. Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And also, we hate our damn sisters, man. That brother went online and shot. I mean, he said he already killed his other rib, and he was going to his baby mom. Now, think about this. He killed his girlfriend, killed his rib. Why would he have to kill his baby mom? I can guarantee you the reason why he killed his girlfriend is because of his baby mom. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that baby mom putting so much hell on that brother that he can't get right with his woman. Because as soon as his woman does anything womanly, like be weak or have something, you know, that she's struggling with, that he got to help her with, he ain't got no damn room. He's been snapped to the damn neck. He can't take anymore. Because the one evil dragon monster that he should have never put his rod in, but he did. And that now that he got to deal with it, he's going crazy. That we hate the wife of our bosom, man. And a lot of them, you know, man, imagine all the years he was dealing with her. A lot of our baby moms you get when you young, man. That young and in love thing that they talk about in the world. And then when you realize, you know, it ain't going how you thought it was going to go, or y'all can't deal with each other, or she won't submit to you, or she upset that you got that other woman, or you got a new woman, so now you don't want her no more. When we realize, it's time to be grown, we destroy our lives, man. We destroy ourselves. We destroy our families from us being so weak. Go ahead.
Okay. And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Which he shall do what?
Lead.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, dang, all he left was alone. I think that's how it go. I messed up there. But I think that's how it go. But our fathers, they be rolling out, bro. Once again, whether you in jail, that's why your children are left. Whether you're dead, that's why your children are left. Whether you just hate that bitch that you had them kids with, that's why you left. You know what I mean? It's a few reasons. And now, bring me back around to my point. If we had fathers in our households that taught these sisters how to love and respect black men, we would not be going through this.
Right.
All right. Where we at? What verse was we at? I think I got one more that I want to go into. All right. Let me go back. Then I'm gonna skip this down to verse 56, and then we're gonna read verse 57. All right. And then we're going into the virtuous woman breakdown. But first, it's better to know why all this is happening, and then we can understand what a virtuous woman is. It's easier to understand when you understand what a virtuous woman is not, and why we don't have a lot of virtuous women in the world. Right. Go ahead.
This book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness.
At one time, my sisters was so damn tender, brother. She like, I'm not about to walk on that dirty ground. It's dust on the ground. Look at I got my toenails done and blah, 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 and all that. And she would not put her bare foot on the ground. It's sand. I don't want sand on my feet, blah, 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 blah. Salaki, I do say blah, blah, blah sometimes when it comes to sisters, but it's not a personal thing. All right, it's just, you know what I mean? Y'all say a lot of stuff. Some stuff I can't remember all the time. But I do remember the main things. You know what I mean? But at one time, our sisters, they wouldn't even put their bare foot on the ground. They wouldn't. Because they were so tender and delicate, and them feet were so damn pretty. I wouldn't blame her. I would not blame her for that. You know what I mean? I look at them Jones be like, you know what? Yeah, don't ever put it on the ground. You right, baby. We should not put them toes on the ground at all. You know what I mean? Curse the ground for touching them toes. You know what I mean? Because they was tender and they was delicate. At one time, our sisters was like that, man. Now you got bros, they ready to rob a bank and set it off, Abba. You know what I mean? Right. They ready to beat their baby daddy. They blowing up cars, Abba.
Right.
Damn. Go ahead. Read. You can continue to read.
Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. Now that man that she fell in love with when she was young, that man that's in her chest, now her eye is evil toward him. The man she loves, her eye is evil toward him. You know what I mean? Now it's like, it's like, nigga, why do I even need you around? I don't need you. You don't do nothing. When the last time you did blah, 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 and and the list goes on, and they give you a whole good curse out over that phone, man. But at one time, we was the husband of her bosom that she loved, like Mary and Joseph. They stayed together. You know that, right? You know Christ's mother and father, they stayed together. Till the day he died, they was together, man.
Right.
There is no leaving. So what that mean? You better start having a lot more goddamn sex so you can get over it.
Right.
You better learn how to have some sex after an argument and keep it moving. Goddamn, well, just stop having sex for about 2 days. and then start having sex again. I don't know. I'm just trying to help them out.
Right.
Some of y'all need to stay together. Jeez, but you know Christ's mother and father was together.
Right.
And look at the son they raised, man. They raised our king.
Right.
Well, we struggling now with that. Why? Because our eye is what?
Evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son.
Damn, some of these mothers, I hate to say it, some of y'all mothers hate y'all children, man. Especially that son that look just like that nigga you can't stand. Some of these sisters hate their children, and they can't admit it. They hate the child because they hate the father. They wish they could love the child, but they hate the dad so much. And he just looked just like he is him. He acted, he talked just like him. He walked like him. He think he is his dad. He think he run you, mom. The way daddy thought he run you. He think he's the man. The way daddy was the man. And you can't stand it. You can't stand the fact he wants to see his father more than he want to see mommy. Some of our sisters hate their men, so they hate the children as well, because it's just how much they can't stand that Negro they had sex with. Keep on reading.
And toward her daughter.
And listen, my God, because you never had a father to show you how to love a daughter, you never had a father to show you the love of a father, so you can have that compassion in you the way he had compassion on you. So you can see that the father would say, no, baby, you can't treat baby girl like that. You're not going to yell at my daughter like that for doing this. A lot of fathers do that.
Right.
Ever heard of daddy's little girl? Yeah, but when you don't have a father to defend you from mommy sometimes, guess what you become? You become that same nasty broad that hated you because you love your dad so much. I was talking to this one sister. She was in the world. I was talking to this one sister. I was courting her for a minute. And she said that, because I forget what we was talking about, but she was saying like her mom argues with her about not hating her father. And she was telling me just how much she loved her dad. And she loved her dad and call him every day. And he buy her lunch. But she grown. She what, like 22, 23? You know what I mean? She youngin', but still. She loved her father. And she said, I would never, ever hate my dad. Like, I don't care what y'all went through. I'm not going to hate my dad because you don't like him. And that to me was rare. I had to commend that sister. Even though she was in the world, I had to commend that sister. Like, God damn. That's all every father wants. Every father just wants his kids to love him, even though their mother hates him.
Right.
With that being said, y'all, all right, hold on. Let's get into it. Let's get into the virtuous. Hold on, I think I got one more verse in the curses. Salaki. All right, then we're going to start the virtuous woman breakdown. But it's good to know what not to be. And then you'll understand. Then it'll be easier for you to understand how to be a virtuous woman. And hear me good when I say this. It's good to know what not to be. It's always good to know the thing you shouldn't be.
Right.
And that'll make it easier for you to understand how to be a virtuous woman. Because what's going to help you understand how to be that is the thought of, I'm never going to be that. So I better learn this right here.
Right.
I better learn this, because if I don't, I am going to become her. I'm going to become my mom, my aunt, my grandmother. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's get this last verse in the curses, and then we're going into the virtuous woman breakdown. You got it up,
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 57. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear.
Some of these mothers hate their kids, man. They do. Go ahead.
For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly.
Now, whoa. Slow that down, Abasi. Bobby hitting y'all so hard. We got to give it to him slow. Read that last line again.
for she shall eat them.
What does that mean? Y'all type in. Y'all know General how it's like when everybody type in. So y'all can type in. I'm going to keep going over time's sake, but y'all type in what that means, man. Type it in the comments. What does it mean when it says she shall eat them? Go ahead.
For want of all things.
For want of all things.
Secretly.
Secretly. That's the key. Secretly. What does that mean? We gotta, okay. I like this comment right here. Damn right. It says only a courageous black woman can love a black man such as the men in the UPK. Damn right. This is definitely a good answer right here. UPK, your side, abortion. That's an excellent answer. That's one way she eats them secretly. She devours her children. Let me give you another way. One is that abortion. That's definitely number one. Over 500,000 abortions a year. That's ridiculous. All right.
Right.
Hold on, we got another one. Damn, Sharava Nah hit it on the nose, man. You and Salaki Yasai hit it on the nose. You know what I mean? Y'all hit it on the nose, man. Where your side a comment go? There you go. Yep. And Blackie, that also happened too with a woman that did eat her child. That literally happened. But this is also what it means. That woman is going to devour her children. She's going to use her children secretly to get what she wants.
Right.
Read it again, Abad.
Okay.
And toward her children, go ahead.
Which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly.
She shall eat them for want of all things secretly. Now, here's the thing. Why do women get abortions? Because they got life ahead of them. Right. I got a college. I got a good job. And I'm not, ready for this. And all those different things. I can't have a baby. I'm working to be a supermodel. I'm gonna be a rapper. That's a new thing with sisters. I'm gonna be a rapper. I can't have a baby. You can't be a mother because you're gonna be a rapper. You dumb. Because you the next Cardi B. God damn, you gotta give your kid. I mean, come on, man. Stop it. Abortions they get because they got life ahead of them. But they also devour and consume their children secretly to get money from the father, to get extra money. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my automobile, my telephone bill? They need that money. Those two things right there. I mean, or why else would you put a man on child support?
Right.
All child support is what? It's money.
Right.
Why else would you use that child secretly to make money? Well, who said, man, there's so many songs where rappers talk about how they wear a condom and how they make women take Plan B and all that stuff. Why? Because they know the secrets of women, that they will use their vagina to get what they need. You got to use what you got to get what you want. All that stuff. And we don't want to be like that, man. That's part of the reason. Y'all got some excellent answers in here too, man. Yep, damn right. You know what I mean? You got to use what you got to get what you want. All those evil sayings, man. And that's secretly that they doing this. But when are they doing it? Abide, read on.
And the siege and straightness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
They do this in the siege. Like, damn, I can see if we was in our own, land and you was just, you wanted more money, then I wouldn't feel so much like you an evil, nasty bitch. I would say, man, that's just, they just love money. But, man, think about it. You gonna do this to me while we're being murdered? While it's 2 million black men in prison? You gonna do this to me now? Like, damn, I barely got any money from my job. Now you gonna put me on child support? Now, like, I'm barely surviving. I'm barely affording this apartment. Now you gonna do this to me? That's what an evil woman does, man. And mostly she do this because she ain't got no goddamn skills, which is what virtuousness is. It's skill and ability to do something, man. To do something.
Right.
The ability to make money, which we give me the virtuous woman breakdown. Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's go into it. Give me Proverbs 31 and 31. Let me put it up here on the screen, type it in for y'all. We're going to go to Proverbs, the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 31. And the main thing that I love about Proverbs is that Proverbs 31 is that it's coming from a woman. This is a woman's point of view. I better listen to our grandmother, man. Right. Our great grandmother, on how she was breaking this down to King Lamech or Lemuel Salakia. I always jam that up. Y'all better pay attention to this. Listen, you ain't never heard a woman give anybody game when you about to learn the game today. You're about to learn the game today from a woman. You're about to learn how to be a woman from a woman. Now, you cannot say that I.S.U.P.K made this up. You can't say we made it up. Proverbs 31 and 31. Let's get it.
Okay. This book of Proverbs 31 and verse 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
That who taught him?
That his mother taught him.
Who gave him this breakdown?
His mother.
His mama. Mommy gave him this breakdown. Mama, you know I love her. She gave him the goddamn breakdown. She gave her son. But now listen, I got to say this. If some of y'all evil broads, if y'all didn't hate our father so much, you would learn how to give your son game on how to have defense against a woman.
Right.
A lot of these brothers out here fell into women because their mom don't love a man enough to even raise their son correctly, to teach their son the game on how to have game against women, on how to be, on how to things women like. You know what I mean? A mom gonna say, son, listen, I know your dad probably taught you everything about women, but let me hook you up, son. Because you hate him. Here's what's so funny about women be like, oh, my son got 3 girlfriends, and you struggling to share your man. Dumb. Son in the first grade. Yeah, you know he got 2 girlfriends. Yeah, so do your man. But you ain't liking that, though. You kick that nigga out for having another girl. But your son, you so proud he got another girlfriend. And really, by the time he get grown, you gonna kick his black behind out too. You don't give a damn. It's about you. If y'all love the man enough, now, like I said, I ain't talking to my UPK sisters. Y'all extravagant. I'm talking to sisters in the world. If you love a man enough, you will teach him the game. Say, son, look, this is what you gotta look out for. Some of these sisters, they ain't down for you. A lot of them ain't gonna be down for you. You gotta know how to deal with a woman if she is down for you. She might not have everything, but you gotta learn how to build her up. That's how you build her up. Like if father gonna give you one side, your mama gonna give you the other side. You know, you can't always be hard on a woman. No woman like a man that's real hard on them, always down their throat. You know, be nice to her. Take her out, even though she a monster, take her out sometimes and make her feel good, and she'll break it down to you. She'll give you the game. But if you hate your children, then, you know, this baby boy got to fend for himself. He's going to be 29 years old with a gun to his baby mama face, and he's going to pull the trigger. And after that, he's going to put the gun to his face, and he is going to pull the trigger. Because mommy wasn't there. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Now, Salaki, I know we got to go hard on the sisters because America doesn't give you the truth. I mean, the reason why our UPK sisters excel above other women is because they have the truth. Nobody's lying to them. We're treating them like a grown woman. I'm not going to lie to you, baby girl, so you can be happy. Sometimes I might. But, you know what I mean? That's part of the game. The hell, maybe your mama should have taught you that. Sometimes you have to just lie to them. You can't tell them the truth. Where you going? I'm going to get some more sex from another girl who's better than you. And she got more money than you. And she prettier than you. And she buy me more stuff than you buy me, wife. I mean, why would you say that to her?
Right.
So you can come back, so you can not make it to that girl. So you can get in the car and the car goes kaboom and you die. So you can shut the door and then the door open behind you with a knife, stab you in the back. Nigga, you ain't gonna treat me like this. You know what I mean? Why would you say that to her? Sometimes you just got to lie to her. Where you going? Oh, we going to the bar with the brothers. Gonna chill for a little bit. I'm going to Staples. I'm going somewhere. Anyway, a woman should teach her son the game. Maybe a mother should say, son, you can't tell your wife the truth all the time. No, we don't want to always hear that you going with your other wife or, you know, say you're going on a business trip or something. Maybe you might spare your son death in the future. Because maybe some other woman will kill your son the way you wanted to kill his father. Let's read on.
Okay. What? My son? And what? The son of my womb?
Now, here's what's so important. First off, to love your son, you have to honor the fact that you pushed that boy out, man. All them hours of labor, all those months of being uncomfortable and extra hot or extra cold, and you just can't get in the middle, in the medium, and be happy and comfortable. Or you're tired, and you know what I mean? You feel like you can't go up the steps no more. It's too hot outside, you know what I mean? Can you bring your cravings? You want pickles and peanut butter. I mean, I don't know. Goddamn, you know, women go through it. All that stuff you went through, and then once you push him out, you're gonna not care about him? He just your source of money. That's crazy. First off, you gotta love your children. The children that come out of your womb. Go ahead.
And what? The son of my vows?
And here's the next thing. Why don't you love his father? What does that mean, the son of my vows? Meaning, these vows meant something to me when I vowed to your father to never give it to any other man.
Right.
To let him come in me. And I'm not saying like sperm. I'm saying like enter into. Like to let him come inside of me, man.
Right.
To be one with me. For me to be one with him. All the emotions I felt. Everything that made me love your dad. That made me vow to be a great wife to him. The son of my vows. When I vowed to be with your dad, it was amazing. And then we got you, which was even more amazing. You got to have some honor, some love for yourself and for your children and for your husband. That's the first thing in being a virtuous woman. You got to love yourself, your man, and your children.
Right.
If you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love your husband and your kids? It's possible. You can love your man more than you love yourself. You can love your children more than you love yourself. But a good husband is going to teach you to love yourself too.
Right.
I mean, wouldn't his mama tell him that?
Right.
Baby, if you got a woman and she don't got everything, you know, you got to teach her to love herself too. You know, that's a mom, man. Your dad will tell you the same thing, son, man. Look, your wife is struggling. You're going to have to work with her, man. She don't love herself. You got to teach her how to love herself. Son of my vows. You got to honor that relationship you in. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
Salaki, my bad.
Give not thy strength unto women.
Now, what is the first thing his mother told him?
Give not thy strength unto women.
That was the first command she gave him. And you tell me that, listen, you tell me I'm too hard. I.S.U.P.K men, we too hard on our wives? I think not. I think I'm doing what my mama told me to do. Thank you very much. I think I'm doing what mommy showed me to do. She said, give not thy strength to a woman. What is a man's strength? His authority.
Right.
His power. His ability to make decisions. Wise, sound decisions. Don't give that to your wife. Now she run the relationship. Oh man, you know your mom, you know, we can't have all that noise in here. You know your mom be upset. Like, what? Like, Pop, don't you run this thing? We can't do what because of mom? Yeah, you know your mom don't like all that. Now, depending on the situation, your pop might be like, son, go ahead, man, keep it down, man. You know you're upstairs driving your mama crazy, man. He might be like, all right, I got you. And then he go back upstairs. But it's different when the mom runs the household.
Right.
Don't give your strength unto a woman. Wouldn't you teach your son that? Son, don't be letting these bras out here in the world run you. That's what an I.S.U.P.K woman would tell her son. Be letting these silly hoes out here run you. They in the world. Don't let no woman run you. In the truth or out the truth. You the man. That's what you would raise your son to know. You see your son 6 years old, like some girl, he buying her candy every day, giving her his pencils and all that. He like, son, hold on. Where your pencils at? Thought I bought you candy. I mean, listen, don't be letting these women run you, man. That's a mom.
Right.
Go ahead.
Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
And don't have ways that destroy kings. And she's gonna give some examples. Meaning, son, don't. If you a king, don't have ways that are gonna be contrary to your rulership, to your decision making. That's gonna make you have horrible decisions. Go ahead, or make unwise decisions. Go ahead.
It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine.
Now, what does this mean? Don't be a goddamn drunk.
Right.
Like, what she's saying is, son, all that wine, that ain't for kings. You know the Bible written in slang. She like, son, all that wine, that ain't good for kings, man. Like, getting drunk all the time, drinking all the time. Son, you a king, you gotta go to war. King is in the front of the battle.
Right.
He ain't behind. That's some scary, PUSSY boy stuff. But you the king, but you always in the back of the battle. Now, certain battles, it was beneath a king to come out there and fight. Think about with Saul, with David and Goliath. It was beneath Saul to get out on the battlefield. It was like the Philistines was like, here go my most greatest warrior, where yours at? Can't nobody beat my greatest, most powerful warrior. So the king like, okay, I got you. Anybody want to come out there and whoop this heathen's ass? Certain things was beneath the king. Well, guess what? So was being a damn drunk.
Right.
That's beneath the king as well. Go ahead.
Nor for princes strong drink.
Don't drink too much liquor. Don't be an alcoholic, man. Don't be drunk all the time. Don't drink all the damn time. You have to make decisions. Strong decisions that affect people's lives, man. Let's go to the next one. Go ahead.
Lest they drink and forget the law.
Damn. Go ahead.
And pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted.
Of anyone that's afflicted. You so drunk, you can't remember the commandments. You can't remember how the laws go. There's a law for this, there's a law for that, there's a law on fabric and mixing fabrics, there's a law for this, there's a law for that. But you so on, you like, damn, I can't really remember this right now. Can y'all, let's reschedule this. But it might be a situation that you can't reschedule.
Right.
So you're going to have to be on point. Because anybody that's afflicted should be able to come to the king for justice.
Right.
The way we got Yahushua. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish. Mm-hmm. And wine unto those that be of heavy hearts.
As a king, you see a brother out there in the street, and he's stressed. See a cat that's homeless, man, ain't got nowhere to stay. You can see in his face that he ready to give up on life. That's who you give the wine to.
Right.
That's who you pour the drink for. Like, come here, brother. And that'll build that brother's spirit up.
Right.
Like, man, I was drinking out there with the king today, man. He seen me out, I was going through it, man. He came through, hooked me up with some strong. We was chilling, we busted up. Now he ready to fight again, man. To take on that battle that he was losing to. You know what I mean? Might have been to life, might have been to a wife, might have been to drinking. You know what I mean? The king come up to you like, look, man, make this your last drink right here, man. I see you out there. I know you struggling with being drunk. And I see that you out here sweating and you wish you could take a drink. Well, listen. Drink this right here with me and let this be your last drink. And then you can come work for me. That's going to give a brother some motivation.
Right.
All right, let's keep going. Let's lock here. Boom, there we go.
Verse 7. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more.
There you go. Help that brother through that day, through that struggle, man. Let's keep going.
Verse 8. Open thy mouth for the dumb and the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction.
Open thy mouth for the dumb. Anybody know what that means? I'll give it to you for time's sake because we got a long breakdown to do. The dumb is somebody that can't speak. Sort of like a good example are like people that's deaf. It's hard for them to communicate because they can't hear what they're saying. Right. So when they talk, it's hard for them to speak. No, though now they have sign language, it's still hard for them to say words. So somebody that has no ability to speak, the way America takes away the voice of Black and Hispanic men, that's why we need our king to come and give us a voice, to give us justice, man. To everybody that are appointed to destruction. Just like Black and Hispanic men in America, we appointed to destruction. Black and Hispanic men and women, and First Nations men and women. We appointed to destruction, man. Esau got us set for destruction, to be destroyed. Everything he come up with is to destroy us. Even Christmas.
Right.
All right, go ahead, Abad. Keep going.
Verse 9. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy.
Now, this is what his mom is telling him. Telling him, first off, how to be a good king. Before we even get into the virtuous woman thing that she about to give him the breakdown on, she first telling him, like, son, you a king. You got to be a righteous king. You got to be an honorable king.
Right.
Can't be a piece of garbage and think you're going to get a good woman.
Right.
Because she is going to have sex with somebody else because she sees you are trash.
Right.
She can't help it. She want a man. She want a man that can protect her, that she can rely on, that's going to build her up.
Right.
It's not going to be weak like her. It's not a damn goofball, you know what I mean? You know, she want a real man that's going to love her, guide her, raise up her children. And a king needs to be that type of way because the nation needs him to raise them up, build them up, defend them, make sure their kids are safe, make sure their villages are safe, make sure we got money, we got everything we need, we got everything coming into our city so that we can survive and be strong as a nation.
Right.
Go ahead. Shalaki.
Verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
Now, here is the big question. Hold on, where the mouse at? All right, here we go. Who can find a virtuous woman? First off, a virtuous woman has to be found. Why does she have to be found? Because the majority of women are not virtuous.
Right.
And that's just a fact. What does virtuous mean? To be virtuous means you have ability. I want to share this up on the screen. All right. I want to share this as well because I got this breakdown. Y'all can write this down too as well. Y'all can copy this, take a screenshot of it. I wrote this whole thing down for y'all, man. Same way Captain Soccer War so elegantly broke it down for me and all the other brothers and sisters that was in the class at the time. Virtuous woman breakdown, right? Proverbs 31 and 31. To be virtuous means you have ability.
Right.
You're able to do something. All right? Now listen. First know this. What is a virtuous woman? A virtuous woman is a woman that has ability. She has skill. She got some skills, whether that's cooking, whether that's sewing, whether that's braiding hair, whether it's making money. She's a businesswoman. Whether it's taking care of kids. She has ability. But a virtuous woman also has multiple abilities. You might find a woman with one ability. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's very rare you're going to find a woman with more than one skill. She can braid hair, she can sew, she can cook, she clean, she ain't running her mouth. You know what I mean? Right. She served the Lord, she in the truth. It is very rare to find those type of women. Where are those women found? In the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Give these sisters a hand. Give yourself a hand, Salaki. I took it down. My bad. All right. I'm going to switch the screen back over. So now let's go into the breakdown, right? Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? Go ahead.
For her price is far above rubies.
For her price is above rubies. This sister right here, her price is priceless. It's priceless to have a woman that doesn't talk back to you, that will never, ever, ever put you on child support. Right. Ever. Like, when I think about that, that's like soothing to the soul. Like, yo, I'm never going to be on child support with her. Ever. It's not even a thought in my head. It's like, I mean, if we had the worst relationship in all the UPK, I'm never going to be on child support.
Right.
Like, damn, that's a good, thought right there. That's priceless. To have a sister that has some skill. Let's get into it, because I want to start breaking it down. I want y'all to see the verses. So our price is far above ruby. She's priceless, man. A woman with skills, with ability, she's priceless. So now let's get into the breakdown, all right?
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
So the first thing is, your husband, his mind trusts you. It's like, no matter where this girl's at, I know she ain't giving it up to nobody.
Right.
I know she's somewhere not breaking the law of God. That I do know. I know she's not breaking the law of God. And guess what else? I don't got to rob people. I ain't got to rob nobody. I don't got to go out there in the streets and scheme and try to come up with stupid ideas, because why? I don't have no need of spoil. Now, why wouldn't a man have a need to go do a side hustle? To go try to make money, to go be a hustler and try to, get what he can. Why is that? It's because this woman takes care of him.
Right.
A virtuous woman is a woman with skills that takes care of her man. That is the first goddamn thing. Her man can trust her. She's not a damn snake. And she take care of him, which is why he has no need of spoil. So the first one is, hold on. His mind safely trusts in her. Hold on, what the hell? It's a lock. Here we go. All right. I'm back. I want to put this back up for y'all. I don't want to take too much time going back and forth. You know what I'll do? I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. I won't just keep putting it back up there. But I'll give it to y'all at the end so y'all can copy it and write it down, and I'll leave it up on the screen. All right, so now the next verse is what? Proverbs 31 and 12. Read.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
All the days of her life. She going to do him good and not evil. She ain't going to, this is why he trusts her. Because he knows she's not an evil girl. He know that. He like, yo, she ain't gonna backstab me. Like this one right here, she ain't gonna. One, she ain't gonna put me on child support. Two, she ain't never gonna give it up to another man. I mean, three is like she always hold me down. She always doing good all the days of her life.
Right.
She ain't plotting no evil against me. Well, since that nigga ain't come home last night, that's why I'm gonna do this. That's why his clothes gonna be out on the front porch. That's why I'm gonna hide his favorite knife. I'm gonna hide his car keys for 2 weeks. I mean, things like that you know sisters can do. That's evil. But this sister doesn't do those things. All right. Let's get to the next one.
She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands.
She seeks wool and flax, and she works willingly with her hands. What does that mean? You might want to take a stab at it. I'm going to put it up on the screen real quick. I'm going to put it right up here for y'all to see real fast. She works willingly with her hands. Somebody can type it in as well, too. But I do want to put this one up here so y'all can see it. So this sister right here, she works willingly with her hands. Here you go. I highlighted it for y'all so y'all can see it. This sister right here, she seeketh wool and flax. Read it again. I think that's what it says in verse 13.
She seeketh wool and flax.
What does it mean to seek wool and flax? She's looking to buy wool and flax. Why? Because that is clothing. That's what they make clothing out of.
Right.
They use flax and wool to make clothing. See, y'all didn't notice, but back in the day, the woman put the clothes on the back. We're gonna get a little bit more down into it. She was putting the food on the table, clothes on the back. Let me break this down to y'all, right? Now, she wasn't doing it all. Don't mistake and think she was doing all of it. But she was doing a big part of that.
Right.
Think about it. Think back in the day, right? What would men be doing? Men, we had slaveries where we were building houses.
Right.
We were teaching the young men how to fight. You know what I mean? We were working with the sheep, cutting the throats and the goats and the cattle. We was like doing the manly things, working with the cattle. What was the woman doing? Working with the vegetables, being a gardener. She was sewing, making clothes, teaching the kids in the house, dealing with the kids while we had at the slavery, out there working. You know what I mean? So she dealt a lot with the household. She was the one making the clothes and making sure the food was prepared and on the table and ready. So it was like the sisters is putting the food on the table and the clothes on the back. So y'all was doing a majority of that stuff, man. Dealing with those different types of things, man. A sister know how to cut a damn goat's neck too. She might not want to do it. She might say, "Hey, baby, can you, cut the goat before you go to work? Can you kill the lamb before you go to work so I can cook it for dinner?" And she preparing it and all that. So don't get it twisted, man. America, America doesn't promote the things that women did back in the day. They actually turn it around and make it seem like the man is supposed to put all the food on the table and all this and all that, and put the food on and put the clothes on the kids' backs. No, a lot of times the women was doing that. It says she seek wool and flax, man. Now, that don't mean that the man wasn't giving her funds to do it from the slavery, but she know what the hell she looking for.
Right.
She know how to make the clothes. We're going to keep on going, all right? I want to get all this in. I want to get this whole breakdown in before the class is over. All right? Let's go 34 and 14.
Verse 14. She is like the merchant ships.
Hold on. She is like what?
The merchant's ships.
Hold on. She is what?
Like the merchant's ships.
Go ahead.
She bringeth her food from afar.
Now, didn't I tell y'all that a lot of sisters was putting the food on the table?
Right.
I already explained it, so you know that it was sort of an even job. We were a family. But this was the sister's main job. This sister right here, she's bringing food in for the house. She doing the shopping, all that, making the clothes. You know what I mean? Like, don't let America lie to you. A lot of sisters enjoy shopping. They just need things to shop for.
Right.
But they enjoy buying things for their family, splurging on their husband, buying their husband clothes, man. A lot of sisters enjoy doing that. The only time they don't enjoy it is when their friends talking trash to them, like, oh, you buying that nigga nothing. When he gonna buy you something? You know what I mean? Just hating on you because your relationship is amazing. So she is like the merchant ships. She is. She's the one bringing the food from afar off, man. Let's keep going.
Okay. Verse 15. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens.
So she rise up while it's nighttime, while it's still dark, early in the morning. Early, and she cooked for her family. She cooked for her family, and guess what? She ain't stingy. She makes sure that if she got maidens, which is maids, or her girlfriends, if they over there, then, or her sisters, she makes sure they eat too. She ain't stingy, man. She's not lazy either. She gets up early, cooking for her household. She already went and shopped for the, for the clothing or the things she need to make the clothes. She already went and shopped for the food that she want to cook, and she's up early cooking this food for her household, for her family. Let's go to the next one.
Verse 16. She considereth a field, and buyeth it.
Wait a minute, she did what?
Buyeth it.
How does she buy it with no money? Huh? How she buy it with no money? I can do bad all by myself. It look like this sister right here, she doing good with a man. She not by herself. She buy it. It says she buyeth it. First off, I can't skip this. This sister right here, she's an entrepreneur. She consider a field. What does that mean? She know what a good field is. She's an entrepreneur. She's a go-getter. You gotta get you a go-getter, man.
Right.
A sister, now listen, I ain't saying that she's not a housewife, because how the hell has she got time to make the clothes?
Right.
A housewife is a go-getter. If they not lazy, if they a good housewife, she's really a go-getter. Because of what? Because of the things that she know how to do, her ability, her skills. She'll make sure the clothes washed. She'll make sure the dishes done, the house clean, the house smell good. You got food. You got different types of food to eat. You got clothes to wear. Your clothes is clean and folded and ironed. The kids' clothes is clean. All those different things that our sisters in the UPK do.
Right.
Yo, America will lie to you and make it seem like a housewife cannot be a go-getter. Like she can't drive a car and go buy different things while the man is out working.
Right.
Or maybe she gets the job and she goes to work and makes all the money and you chill in the crib. You might like to cook. Some brothers can cook. You might want to cook. She might like shopping for food.
Right.
That's fine. She's still a go-getter, whether she is a housewife or not, as long as she's not lazy, and as long as she's not a bitch, man, and as long as she's a trustworthy, honorable woman with skills, with ability. All right? Keep going, Abad.
Okay.
So she buys the field. So she look at the field like, damn, this is good right here. She understands. She's an entrepreneur. She buy the damn field. Go ahead.
With the fruit of her hands she planted a vineyard.
And then she get to work. She ain't lazy, man. These sisters get to work. She said, damn, I can use that right there. I want to do this, do that. There's a sister, man, that make headpieces. I mean, sisters sewing and just, making cups and different types of jewelry. She can sit at that field and look, you know what I mean? And just different things for the kids. And it's like she buy that stuff to make it and do what she do. And then she get to work. That's I.S.U.P.K sisters, man.
Right.
Let's keep going.
Verse 17. She girdeth her loins with strength.
I thought a woman couldn't have strength.
She girdeth her loins with strength.
I thought women was just weak.
She girdeth her loins with strength.
I thought they was just a weaker vessel.
She girdeth her loins with strength.
This sister right here, she girdeth her loins with strength. Meaning she is not weak-minded.
Right.
She has strength. She know how to what? Lace up her damn bootstraps and get to work.
Right.
Meaning she has will. She got will. She got ability. She has skills. She's able to do something. She's strong enough in her mind and in her spirit to get the job done. Go ahead.
And strengtheneth her arms.
Why do her arms have to be strengthened? Because she's getting to work. She's pushing the sewing machine and, hand sewing and cooking, pushing a pot over here, got a pot over here, shaking up the bags of chicken and all that stuff, and flour and all that. You know what I mean? She's pulling the clothes out the car, the wash clothes, or taking a basket of clothes downstairs or upstairs, folding the clothes and braiding hair. You know what I mean?
Right.
All the different things, making jewelry and all that stuff, making paintings and artwork. She getting to work, man. She is not lazy. She's a virtuous woman. She got skills. And you're about to read about how she's not a monster in a second once we get to it. Go ahead.
She perceiveth that her merchandise is good.
She knows her worth. She perceiveth. She don't need no man to tell her what she worth.
Right.
She need a nigga to tell her what she worth. She knows it. But that don't mean she treat a man like he ain't nothing. It's because she know what she's worth. Why you think the man wants you? He know what you worth.
Right.
And listen, if you got a sister that don't know what she worth, what would a mother tell her son? Son, if you got a weak woman, you got to tell her what she worth. You have to show her that she worth something. Sometimes we don't have that power. Now, I mean, a mom would break it down to you. A mom is teaching a son this. A virtuous woman, she knows her worth. She knows her worth. Oh, go ahead. You didn't read on.
Her candle goeth not out.
Oh, can you read this again?
She perceiveth that her merchandise is good.
She know her worth is good. It ain't terrible. It ain't okay. She know what she got is good. She know any man would love her. Anyone. Old or young, strong or weak, simple or wise, they all going to want to tie fire to her because her merchandise is good. She knows how to handle business. She knows how to carry herself. She's not a whore. She's an entrepreneur. She's a go-getter, a good housewife, and she has skills, and she's not a monster. She knows what she's worth. She don't need no man to tell her what she's worth.
Right.
She know it. Guess who probably told her what she worth? Her father. If he's in the household. Maybe it wouldn't be so many whores if we had a father to tell his daughter what the hell she's worth in America. We wouldn't have so many whores, man. I'm going to post some of these comments. Salakia. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave y'all out because y'all definitely posting some good comments. I see them up here. All right, Abba, let's keep on rolling because I want to get the whole breakdown there.
Okay. Her candle goeth.
Oh, damn, I skipped it. Hold on, we need that part. That's a heavy part right here.
Her candle goeth not out by night.
Her candle don't go out by night. Do you know what that means? Huh? It means her home is ready for her husband. That's what it means. Her home is always ready when her husband is coming. Think about it. Back then we did have forms of electricity back then. We did, because it showed you that Egypt had electricity. But a candle was easier to get. You could just buy a candle and light it. You just make wax or oil. We had tons of olive oil, so a candle was more easier to get. It's more accessible. Her candle, it doesn't go out by night. Her candle doesn't go out by night. You know why? Because maybe her husband getting back late. And he's going to need to see to get in his house.
Right.
And like he just flicked the lights on. You need to see to step over all them kids he got. They toys and Hot Wheels cars and all that. It means her home is always ready for her husband. For her husband whenever he gets there. It's clean. It smells good. Everything is neat and put away. Sometimes you might let it, go. You might let the kids do what they do. You gotta keep the babies happy too. You know what I mean? But he know when he get there, what? Food on the table, food in the refrigerator. You know what I mean? Maybe you ready when he get there. God damn, Abba. Maybe the house dirty, is leftovers in the refrigerator, but you in all the lingerie that you just bought. So you the middle for the night. He ain't gonna be mad. He gonna eat you, then eat the food. That's it. He gonna devour you, then devour the food. And he gonna step over all the toys and slip on some of the cars, and he gonna lay down with you and go to sleep. Her home is ready for her husband when he gets there, man. That's what that means.
Right.
It's a metaphor to say that this sister is always ready, always waiting on her husband, always making sure that everything is good for her household, for her man when he gets there. All right, let's keep going.
Verse 19. She laid her hands to the spindle.
What she do?
She laid her hands to the spindle.
The spindle back then would have been equivalent to a sewing machine today.
Right.
Keep going.
And her hands hold the staff,
which goes with the spindle. It's how you make clothes. Weave the little strings to make the fabric and all that stuff. And you know what I mean? It's like sewing today. It ain't no game. Ain't no game. This sister is about her business, man.
Right.
She has ability. She has skills. That's what being a virtuous woman means. It means to have skills, to have ability, man. All right. Another thing. This also shows that it's another example that women was putting the clothes on everybody's back.
Right.
On her husband's back, on her kids, and herself. So don't let America lie to you like it's wrong for a woman to do that.
Right.
Let's keep going.
Verse 20.
Like,
she stretches out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy.
Damn, she ain't stingy. She's not selfish. It ain't all about her and what she needs and how she feels and what makes her happy. This right here shows that she cares about people.
Right.
She give her hand to the poor. She extend her hands to the needy. People need her help, man. She's known for being somebody that gives. Oh, I got something for your baby girl. I got something for your son. I got something for your, for you, brother, for you, sister. Here, it's a homeless sister, which probably was rare back then. But maybe the sister didn't have a lot. Maybe she was a little poor. And you're like, I got a couple dresses for you. A hired servant, meaning an Israelite employee. She could have gave her, a few dresses or made her a dress, gave it to her. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's keep going.
Okay. Verse 21. She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
She is not a what?
She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
For her household. Meaning ain't nothing going to stop this sister. Not even the snow. Now, you know you got a lazy woman when she like, but it's snowing outside. I can't do nothing. Like, well, damn, girl. So we just going to die because of snowflakes? We gonna starve to death because a couple snowflakes out there? Why don't you knit you up some gloves or something? God damn, what you doing with all the money I'm giving you? God damn. Oh, we're going to get to that too. I want to show y'all, sisters, something in the end that America definitely teaches is wrong. America and that Christian church. What we're going to get to about this woman's money and at the end of this breakdown is definitely something that America teaches is wrong. Which is false, but they teach that is wrong.
Right.
Go ahead, read on.
For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
Scarlet is red. It was hard to come by red back in the day.
Right.
There wasn't that many red things.
Right.
Like, what you have? Roses. It's like the only red flower. Roses. What's another red flower? I think rose is like the main one. I forget the other ones. But it was very hard to come by red. Red wasn't a color that you could just... And if you think about it, if you look at red today, the color red, it pops. It's like got like a special color to it. Like it pops out. It stands out.
Right.
It's like something, you know what I mean? Like, especially like Commander GEN.YAHANNA wear that red and black, or the generals wear that red. It's something that it's like it makes a statement. And it's probably from all the lifetimes that we had where it's so hard to come by that color red. Because you can use blood, but then when blood dries, it turns brown.
Right.
So that's hard to do. So it's hard to get the color red. But her house, they rocking that red, brother. Got you some fly red stuff. All her household are clothed with scarlet. All of them. Kids, her husband, she did all that. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your man. As part of being a virtuous woman, she's a sister with skills and ability that takes care of her man.
Right.
Whether it's taking care of the household or money-wise, she take care of her man. All right, let's keep going.
Verse 22.
It's the time, 11:38. All right, no sweat.
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry.
Tapestry. Meaning even herself. She get beautiful. She look good too. It ain't just like everybody clothed with scarlet except for her. You know what I mean? Or the only time she look good is when she makes stuff for the whole family. No, she making some clothes for herself too. She buying herself tapestry and all those good coverings. Go ahead.
Her clothing is silk and purple.
Her clothing is silk and purple, baby. Listen, I know them purple faggots. Damn it, the purple sodomites. I know they destroyed the color damn near. But I.S.U.P.K bringing it back righteously and masculine and in the right spirit. Not in the spirit of homosexuality, but in a righteous spirit.
Right.
And y'all sisters better start rocking some of that purple, man. See, Thabawan and a few brothers, you know what I mean, we throw that purple back on. You know what I mean? Why let a homo, why let a sodomite have it? You know what I mean?
Right.
It it's a color. You know what I'm saying? And her clothing is silk. Listen, imagine, look, this sister ain't no joke, man. She look good and she get to work.
Right.
You ain't got to have a pretty face to be pretty. Sorry. So America lie about that is true. Just because your face ain't the prettiest don't mean you ain't a damn dime piece.
Right.
Your face could be hit. But if your body and your clothes is amazing, listen, you're not going to be lacking sex. Trust me.
Right.
You're not going to be lacking sex at all. Not missing a day. Let's keep on going.
Verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates.
Why is her husband known in the gates? Anybody want to just type it in? Y'all feel free to just type it in. I'll post some of y'all comments up here too. Why is her husband known in the gates? Huh? I'll tell you why her husband is known in the gates. Because she is taking care of him. Right. So he's able to do the work of the Lord. He's able to do work. He's able to get the job done. Why? Because he don't have no need for spoil. He wants for nothing. Her man doesn't want for anything. So all he's able to do is look fresh. Why? She got everybody in scarlet. His rib bad as hell. Everybody know his rib. They know his rib. She belong to him. He always fresh. He always fly. They never lacking. His rib always given to the poor. They're like, damn, that's such and such rib. Yo, she a Tawab sister, man. She fed the Akim the other day. Some. She got a good reputation, which adds on to her husband's reputation. Now, if your reputation is being a whore, is being a gossiper, is talking slander about other sisters, is always starting trouble with sisters, then guess what? Your husband is known too. But you a little bit more known than he is. He's only known because of that terrible wife that he got. You know what they're going to be saying? Hey, I know that brother probably got him like 3 other ribs. I know he probably spend 1 day a week with her. I can't imagine her doing all that garbage. I'm pretty sure he don't even want to see her. He probably see her twice a month. And we don't gossip. But that's going to be a brother's thought when he see you. Even though he might not say that to another man. He might be like, damn, boy, that boy rib is terrible, man. I know he probably got like 3 of them on the side. If it was me, I had to have 5 of them. I would not want to see her. I see her at the Passover every year. Then we had sex, and I go back to my normal life until the next Passover. She had to get me in counsel to get something. Like, the hell, I mean, when your wife is that terrible, but this sister right here, she's Tawab. Salak, I didn't mean to leave the comment up on the screen. She's Tawab, man. Yeah, I mean, her household is good, and her husband is known in the gates. Go ahead.
When he sitteth among the elders of the land.
When he's around the generals and the captains, the great men in the land, they know him. Oh, damn, what's going on, such and such? Man, I seen you and your rib was out there doing this. I seen your rib was out there giving out food. I seen, you always, you stay fresh. You know what I mean? I see, you always got on some Hebrew fresh. You know what I mean? Always smelling good. You know what I mean? I see you always got the new oils from Captain Cesaria. You know what I mean? See you stay with a new headpiece every day. I see the work you're doing out in that city. Yeah, man, my rib, she hold me down. So, all I do is the work of the Lord. Oh, damn, who your rib? Such and such. Oh, damn, that's your rib. Man, look, I understand. That's a good woman, man. A good woman will make her man famous in the land. Because of how good she is, how much she holds him down. Now he's free to do extra work for the school. Because he ain't tied up to nothing. All right, we're going to keep on going. We got a few more scriptures to go. All right, boom, here you go, Abba.
Verse 24. She maketh fine linen and selleth it.
And she sells it. She's an entrepreneur. She's a go-getter. She's a money maker. You know what I mean?
Right.
She don't got to go be an entrepreneur as in she in Esau's Fortune 500 companies. She could be. Right. Nothing wrong with that. She go get all that money. But her, she in the crib making different things and sewing this and sewing that and coming up with this idea and coming up with that idea and making money selling platters and all that. You know what I mean? Right. Food always in the school. And then on a weekday, she's selling platters. And you can stop by her crib or the brother's crib and get 4 wings and fried rice. Nigga style. You understand? Yeah, 4 wings with that what's that that brown rice that our Levite brother always make. Black rice. Get some of that with you know what I mean? Black rice and 4 wings. 4 wings and black rice. You know what I mean? With greens and cat. You get a whole Thanksgiving meal every day. Just go to her house, man. $10, $5, $15. You know what I mean? She's a go-getter. Go ahead.
And delivereth girdles unto the merchant.
And she sells her stuff. She delivereth them to the merchants who sell her stuff. Here you go. I made all this. Can we sell it at the Passover? Then it gets sold.
Right.
Cool. I'll have a brother work the table. I'll see if a brother want to work the table at the Passover and sell the stuff. Or I'll work the table and we sell the stuff. Easy. She's a go-getter, man. And she takes care of her man and her family. Go ahead, Abba.
Strength and honor are her clothing.
Strength and honor are her clothing. This sister got integrity, man. And she got some strength. She got some moral power, man. And that mind of hers, it ain't all weakened. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that she won't have times when she's weak. She's a woman. But her overall everyday life, she's always doing something. She got will. She show her strength. She ain't easily broken. I mean, don't know what to do out here, none of that.
Right.
She got some strength. She got ideas. She got good ideas. All that stuff, man. Go ahead.
And she shall rejoice in time to come.
And she is going to rejoice in time to come. You know why? Because the Lord going to start popping them babies out of her. He going to start giving her them babies, her and her husband. And them kids going to bring her joy. Or they might end up getting rich. You know what I mean? They might end up getting rich, selling all them damn goods and merchandise. Now she can afford all the beautiful things, and she buying horses to ride and all that. Of course, back then, you can still do it now, but imagine back then. Ride, you know what I mean? You might got to get a donkey. She ride on a donkey, now she ain't got to put them pretty little toes on the ground. Getting boots and nice things like that. She will rejoice. Go ahead.
Verse 26.
And when Christ returns, she going to make it. This is going to make it in the kingdom. And we're going to read why. Go ahead.
She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
The law of kindness. This sister is not a asshole. I was about to say the word. She is not a asshole. She's not an a-hole. She's not selfish. She's not stubborn. It's not all about her. She's kind to people. She's not cussing you out. She's not getting smart with you. You know what I mean? You go speak to her brother's rib. She gets smart with you. Like, well, okay. All right. Damn, what I do today? Right. You know what I mean? What's up, nigga? You here again? Like, damn. You know what I mean? Now, I'm so glad that don't happen in our school at all. But you know how sisters in the world is, man. It's ridiculous. And her mouth is the law of kindness. Let's keep going. Okay. Oh, and she opened her mouth with wisdom. What's that wisdom? The law of the Lord. And it's about to get into it. Go ahead.
She looketh well to the ways of her household.
What did she do?
She looketh well to the ways of her household.
She looked to benefit her man and her family. She looked to benefit her man and her family. So she's keeping the laws, because she's speaking wisdom. What's the wisdom? The laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. She speaks the law of kindness, meaning brotherhood, which is a law in the Bible. So she's down to earth, and she always looking for a new way to benefit her household. She is a go-getter from the home. From home. She worked from home. She bad like that. Go ahead.
And eateth not the bread of idleness.
Like gossiping and getting the crazy little arguments, fighting other sisters, and always upset and worry about what everybody in the world doing. She ain't like that. She don't eat the bread of idleness, of things that are idols that don't even mean nothing. That's worthless. She ain't worried about that. What she worried about is taking care of her household. Keeping that man she loved, the man of her bosom, keeping him happy. Keeping clothes and food in the kids' mouth and clothes on their back, man. Let's keep going. We got a few more scriptures. We almost at the end.
Verse 28. Her children arise up and call her blessed.
Her kids say, my mommy is blessed. They call her blessed, man. Her kids call her blessed. But why do the kids call her blessed? Because they see the moves that their mom is making. They know their mom love their father and hold their father down, man. Their kids see that. The kids see how the mom go to war for them, meaning go and get for their household. Always in the market, always looking for new clothes, making them new clothes and things like that. And they see how much she loved their father and how she's always willing to hold their father down no matter what. When they get older, even when they're young, they're going to wake up smiling every morning like, Mommy, I'm hungry, and running over there and jumping on her and making her feel happy, man. Once again, she will rejoice.
Right.
All right, let's keep going.
Her husband also, and he praises her.
And that husband like, yo, he might not tell it to her every day, but he probably see her and be like, God damn, she's a badass, bro. Like this sister right here, man, she really amazing. And he might tell her every day to the point where she just know he about to say it. She can tell he about to say that I'm amazing. Baby, you amazing. I knew he was going to say it. I was the wild. You know how the sisters be. You know what I mean? Her husband praised her too.
Right.
You know why? Because she deserved it, man. Go ahead. Let's keep going.
Verse 29. Many daughters have done virtuously.
I want y'all to get this. Many daughters. A lot of sisters did virtuously. Go ahead.
But thou excellest them all.
You're better. You're better than them. You know why? Because many sisters have skills.
Right.
But they might have skills, but they might be a monster to their husband. They might not be a monster to their husband, but then they don't got no skills.
Right.
You got both. They might not be a monster. They might have a couple skills, but they really can't take care of their man because they too selfish sometimes. Might be selfish, like skills, and they love their man, but it's really all about them. So the man is always fighting them and battling them because they want to serve themselves and not serve their husband, or serve themselves first before they serve their husband. So she got some skills, and she love her man, but she's selfish. So she don't meet the cut. She don't make the cut. You not selfish. You take care of your man. You a go-getter, and you got skills. And you take care of the kids. And keep the household clean. That's a virtuous woman. Make sure your household good, your husband happy, your children all right, and keep yourself looking beautiful. Some sisters, they might not be a monster. They might got a couple skills. They might not be selfish, but they are dirty. You come in the crib like, damn, you didn't get washed today? Damn, damn, why don't you put on some makeup? Why don't you? Like, you don't gotta walk around the house, looking like a housewife. You can be sexy and be in the crib. You have on all that, you know what I mean? And never go nowhere. Just when I come in the house, all I see is a bad bitch. It's like, I come in the crib like, damn, I gotta go to camp tomorrow. Shit. Because she looks so damn good. You start contemplating, man, what time is it? Sunset in Philadelphia. Damn, shit. Can't do it. You know what I mean? Because her man will see her looking beautiful. Because remember, her tapestry is of silk and purple.
Right.
She can make something skimpy for her husband. These sisters in the I.S.U.P.K got skills. Hold their man down. Take care of their household. Make sure the kids is good. Make sure everybody eating and good and full, and give to the needy. Not selfish. That's a virtuous woman. That's the sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Many of them have done virtuously. That's true. But my I.S.U.P.K sisters, y'all just better.
Right.
It's flat out here better. Let's keep going, Abba. We got 2 more to get, and then we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead.
Favor is deceitful.
Now, this is the thing that a mom had to teach her son. Here you go, son. Hold on. You need to know this, son. Favor is deceitful. It don't matter who your favorite wife is. Because your favorite wife could be the one with no damn skills.
Right.
But that favor is deceiving you. Because why the hell would she be your favorite?
Right.
Now, man can have his own choices and all that. I feel you. But it's not very smart to spend all day with a nothing. Not saying that sisters is worthless because they can't do nothing. But I'm saying is like, why wouldn't you want all the skills around you in case you got to do something? Right. She can hold it down. You can't leave this one right here with any damn thing. She don't know how to do nothing. You really need a better woman. So you love her so much, but son, she is draining your life. She's destroying you. That's what a lot of these basketball players need, man. You need to understand, look, she might be pretty, but she is offering you nothing. I mean, not even a good housewife. I mean, you're going to come home to sexiness every day, but that's going to be it. She's not good with the kids. She's not going to make sure she buy you anything. You can be like, damn, baby, you got you a cheesesteak. What about me? Oh, well, yeah, I was hungry. He wasn't here. Well, I'll be damned. You knew I was coming. Where's your candle? You know what I mean? Where's your candle lit? Your candle light. Let's keep going. All right, we got what? One more? Wait. Let's keep on reading. Go ahead.
And beauty is vain.
Beauty don't mean anything. Yeah, she might be pretty, but if she ain't coming with anything, then you playing yourself, son. Go ahead.
But a woman that feareth the Lord.
But this is who you should keep. One that fears the Lord. Go ahead.
She shall be praised.
And you should praise that sister, man. Make sure you let everybody know how good of a wife she is. Because she fears the Lord. She's better. The scripture just said that.
Right.
Many have done virtuously, but this broad is just better. I mean, what you gonna say? I feel you. You Vibe magazine of the year, Ebony of the year. I feel you. I got you, Miss America. Yeah, I got you. Who cares? This one right here is better than you, though. Right. The housewife, the housewife, she's better than you. I mean, that's it. Our sisters is better because they fear the Lord, and they do get praise openly. Let's keep going. And we got the whole thing in our bot.
Verse 31. Give her of the fruit of her hands.
Now, are y'all ready for this? I told you at the end it was going to go into women's money. This is how you know the sister ain't selfish. Read it again.
Give her of the fruit of her hands.
Give her of the fruit of her hand. How the hell I'm going to give you something in your hand? Meaning, not put it in your hand, but it's in your hand. So how can I give it to you? Right. The only way for me to give it to you is for you to give it to me.
Right.
She gives her man all her money, and her man gives her of her hand. Now that America teaches is wrong. You gonna give him all your money, your whole paycheck, you give it to him? You dumb girl. You stupid. He playing you. He using you. You give him your whole check. So blah 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 blah. Salaki, that's how I hear sisters. I got 10 sisters. Sometimes it just sound like blah 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 to me. But you know, that's how y'all be sometimes. Not our UPK sisters, but sisters in the world. But he gives her of her own hand. It's in your hand. I can't give it to you. It's in your hand. Right. Unless you give it to me first. Then I'll give it to you. I give you what's of your hand. The thing that was in your hand that you gave to me, now I'm giving you of what you gave me. Go ahead.
And let her own works praise her in the gates.
And the things that she do, the man should praise her in the gates. He should be bragging. Yeah, my friend, give me a whole check. All of them. Not a penny less. And I make sure she got what she need. I tell her this is what you're going to go shopping with. I say this is what we need for the house. Save this. Put money into that. Go buy that. That field you was looking at, get that too. We might not, you know what? Give me some of that back because we going to wait till 3 more checks. Then we going to get the field. Matter of fact, get the field now. Don't buy you nothing yet. Buy you something after we get the field. Do this. You know what? Need to look pretty. Get this for the kids. I want some Jordans. Huh? I'm going to keep that. You know what I mean? That's how the man does it. Make sure the bills get paid. You know what I mean? Where's the tithes? Boom, boom, boom. All right, point back. That's how it's supposed to go. And you praise her. Say, man, my rib is the best, man. Look, she give me a whole check. I mean, there's always food in the crib.
Right.
I just bust it open whenever. You know what I mean? What else? She don't no talk back.
Right.
All this, you know what I mean? Make sure the kids is good. I mean, goddamn. I don't got no need for nothing. I don't even want for nothing. She told me I ain't got to get a job ever. So I can just do the work of the Lord. She going to get a job. That's why beauty is vain. Because you all up this girl ASS and all you doing is effing her. But this one right here going to tell you you don't even need a job. She said you can just chill and play Xbox all day. Can you just wash the dishes, please? That's all she might want. And you might tell her, look, baby, I ain't into washing dishes. That's just not what I do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to save up this every month, and we're going to get a dishwasher. I'm going to wash the dishes now. We need a dishwasher. Because I ain't about to be doing all that. I need all my Xbox time. And she ride with you, man. And you go from city to city, state to state, doing the work of the Lord.
Right.
From the money that she makes. Now, don't America say that's wrong about? Don't America say that's wrong to do? You know what I mean? With that being said, man, this was I was about to say La Shawan Kodash class. This was Let a Hebrew Speak, man. All right. I was holding it down for General Hazayan, 13 Shield General, and Captain Nakad Abarayam, man. You know, I'm about to put this up here on the screen for y'all. Give me 1 second for y'all to see. Y'all can copy this down too as well. With that being said, man, this was the Let a Hebrew Speak. The water for everybody tuning in. The water for all the comments. You know what I mean? We got the generals class coming up later. Y'all stay tuned. 6:30 to around 6:30 or around 6:45. We usually start. Sometimes 7. All right. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna put this up on the screen for y'all so y'all can have it. Y'all can copy it down. This is the breakdown of the. This is what each scripture means in the Virtuous Woman breakdown. All right. And with that, Shalom Israel. I'm right. Let me make it a little tiny bit smaller.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Pay back in every breath. Plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I feed. Not been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat off. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say I come full. No room for emotion. So I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't U.P.K, then they in the way. My niggas righteous. They real. They down to something. Flow so deep, you drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Bro, this the trimming my ways for nothing. Gotta execute it. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking. Watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart. And Alana, she's so beautiful. But they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy. The 10 leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world made me weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess me and Yohanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man. They better bring in blood and band sheets. Chaos match the time. This Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some